Right, so we are back in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and I will continue right where I left off after the live stream. So this will be the 12th episode.
All sail! She'll take it!
So obviously we are heavily damaged, but that was not our own fault. There's nothing we could have done there. I'll actually try to do one of these legendary ships sometime, and I'll live stream my attempt. Alright, so I need to go here. At least this is close enough to Tortuga, I guess. Tulum, not Tortuga. I don't know why Tortuga came to my mind. Is Tortuga even in here in Black Flag, or have I just heard it somewhere else? I feel like I heard it somewhere else and it just got mixed with Black Flag now. Yeah, I probably heard it somewhere else. Well, at least it's working perfectly this time. See, one of the worst things about this is we can't just sail into open sea. I think we need to fast travel. If that happens, I will be really mad. And obviously edit this part out if that happens. If it gets too long. Just give me the option to, yeah, sail to sea, that's fine. Yeah, we can't fast travel from here, we can still sail out of here. I think I'll just go and kill a smaller ship just to get my health back.
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
Right, I see a ship in the distance. It's level 38 frigate. Yeah, I'm not getting that. Level 11 schooner, I might get that one. Yeah, I'll get that one. Wait, which is that? There's a good enough ship there. I'll go there maybe. I'll get the schooner first because I need some health. Right. Even if I do get that ship, I'll probably skip a bit of this because, you know, I need to get on with the story. It's what, 11 episodes? We are not even halfway through. Yeah, I'm not going to go for the naval fort.
Ready to fire! Cannon ready! Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Taking a fire! Fire!
Alright, so that's done.
Gallants! Royals! Studs! Bail off and bringing those rambling hooks away! That's to the prize!
Right. So that's done. Oh, Edward is going to swing this all the way around. Even though that wasn't necessary, but yeah, fine. Alright, I got one. That's three. Ah, that's done. I still have 2 shots left, so there's that. Thankfully, this game is running at 60 FPS. It's a rare treat when that happens in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I don't get why this game can't run at 60 FPS, but both Unity and Syndicate do. I'll just repair my ship. I think the music came on a little bit late that time. There was no music when I was battling that ship. It just came on late. Alright, I have a... No. Oh, yeah, I can get that. Wait, is that ship's name Hermione? Like Hermione Granger from Harry Potter? I don't want to sing her. Yeah. Right. How big is that? It's level 17, I can get it. Pretty easy. Right, so I can just board from here. Not an issue. Yeah. I'll get that frigate later. I think I'll just repair my ship and then use that to get the bounty off my head. Right, how do I hit them though? So I need to kill 10 of them. I think it will be hard to do without getting onto the ship. Well, I just got 1. Oh, I got 4. I got 4. I got 8. I need 2 more. Yes, got it. Without even stepping off the ship. You know, that's an art. Right, so I'll repair. Right, so that's done. Now my ship will have full health. And now I can kill... I'll kill the other boats.
No! No! As much sail as you can! Get up to planks! I wanted damage! Fire! Fire! She's weak as landing! Fire!
Wait, apparently I just found a royal convoy. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, okay, I do know what that is. Oh, that's a lot of money. Yeah, I can get him. I can get him. Wait, no, I can't board these now. I need to be tactical about this. If I can shrink this ship, that's 10,000 reals easy. So obviously there's a pseudo leveling system even in this one. You can see the levels, right? So he was like level 20, it was a level 23 ship that was out of my reach. Right. So there's another ship that I could have boarded. For now, I'll just do this. You see that? Did you see that? Did you see that bug? That is a bug that happens in literally every single Assassin's Creed game. If you're countering someone and the other guy attacks you, you don't complete that animation, but you kind of still kill them. Ah, he's lucky, man. This big guy is lucky. So every single time, if someone is attacking you and you are countering them, so you start your animation, then someone else attacks you, you try to counter them. And then suddenly there is just no need to kind of prevent this. So your animation is not playing, but the guy still dies and he's like, oh, and he dies. So no one's hitting him, but he still plays that animation. That's really funny. I'm not very good with words.
We can improve the ship, Captain. Refit all tops.
You know, this game is very much about that ship combat, and I will keep this section of the game because it's fun. I would say just this part of the game, the one that we go around as pirates and sink ships, this is much more fun than the actual game or the actual story. That doesn't mean the story itself is not good. Actually, I am working on a video where I rate all the Assassin's Creed games and review all of them. That should be coming out. Actually, it could take a while. I'm working on it. So yeah. So you'll see where I rate Assassin's Creed in that. I do rate this game very highly, but you know. Now, of course, we have a small wanted level now, and we can go into our captain's cabin and upgrade our ship. So if any of you guys had a problem with the live stream where my mic was a little bit loud and there was a huge fan noise, that's just the fan from my laptop, because it's a laptop mic. I still haven't gotten around into getting another mic, so that's just how it is. I have some decent amount of metal. By what do I do with the upgrades? I can't improve my hull, I can't improve my cannons, so I need 300 metal for it. I have 142. Obviously, now chase cannons can be done better, but I don't want to. I don't really care about chase cannons. I don't really ram many ships, so that's out of the question. Round shot strength. Now this is interesting. I can get this. Now, broadside cannons, the next level will cost me 4,000 reals, and I just earned 10,000 and 12,000 if you consider that I just sold my sugar. So I can get this. It would improve my damage. I'll just get this. I'll probably work on, oh, that's 35,000. That's out of the question right now. Yeah, so I'll probably try to, hunt a few more ships, get that metal while I'm not recording. Now we go to the main objective, that is in the complete opposite direction of where we are heading.
Unfold, mates! Let's move! They're locked! Studs up! Let's get moving!
Right.
She's a good sailor! Now prove it, my trump!
Right, so now that we are headed in the correct way. Wait, what? Why can't... Oh, there's storm coming.
Huge swell! Larboard!
Now if you space these waves up front, your ship won't get any damage done to it. Right. So it's probably because of that wave that it kind of switched my perspective. Yeah, so back to what I was saying. So when I started rating all the Assassin's Creed games, I'm currently working on that now, I noticed something very peculiar. Is that if anyone has seen any of these videos, more often than not I'm bitching about Odyssey and how Odyssey is so bad. It is one of the worst games I have ever played, one of the worst stories I have ever played. But weirdly enough, that game actually rates pretty high on the Assassin's Creed list. I mean, not as high as the best games of the franchise do, but like still pretty high up. Even I was surprised by that. Maybe I enjoyed Odyssey more than I thought I did, because it did come up slightly above in the ranks. It's definitely past Syndicate and all that stuff, and even better than the first Assassin's Creed game, simply because it came out later. It had a lot more innovations than the first Assassin's Creed game had. Obviously the full list will be coming, don't worry. I doubt many people are going to watch it, or at least like see that video, but still I'll try to make that video good, so that if anyone does watch it, it's understandable, because my English is not that good. I think I can speak English a lot better inside my head than out. I don't know why that happens. So we'll head to the main mission. I'll cut some of these sections out. I mean, this is always fun, just relaxing. I'm not going to upgrade it. My ship is like fully fucking upgraded at this point.
So Thatcher's been chopped. Fuck's sake.
He was outnumbered. I couldn't reach him.
Devil damn the man he was fierce, but his heart was divided.
It's hard to let go of the life you know best.
My own idiot father liked to brag about we meant to purchase a ship of his own. I'll get a privateering contract, Charlie. Your old dad will be a captain. Drowned in a whiskey bottle before he ever left shore. Right, Kenway. Been musing on this plan of yours. This observatory you're always going on about. How do we know it exists?
We find a slave ship called the Princess. Aboard should be a man called Roberts. He can lead us to it.
Well, them slavers work for the Royal African Company. Find one of their ships and start asking some questions.
Right. So we go after the princess, and I think that is when we visit Africa. So yeah, we do go to Africa in this game.
Loose and catch the wind! What's our course, Captain?
We're looking for
Wait,
slave
what the hell?
ships.
Did someone just jump
Any
out of
that
my
work
ship?
for the Royal African Company.
You don't mean to traffic human cargo now, do you?
No, Jesus, Addy. You know me better than that. We're only after information. Looking to find where the princess docks in the spare time.
The Princess. Slave ship.
Right. Blackbeard told me there's a good chance we'd find the sage aboard it.
I don't think Addy approves of it. For heaven's sake, man, stop attacking random ships.
Damn! Can't that animal stay the course we agreed to?
Also, that's not a merchant schooner, that was very clearly a Spanish ship. I mean, it was a schooner, and it did carry a lot of goods. Maybe it was just flying the Spanish flag. Maybe it had nothing to do with the military. But yeah, if it has nothing to do with the military, why would it, have the Spanish flag? It would just fly a white flag. Am I right? I don't really know
Cannot be far now.
much about these time periods. And this is a cool game and all, but in terms of history, I know fuck all about this time period. I knew there were pirates during this time period, but that's the extent of my knowledge in this. I mean, at least in Unity, I knew some things about the French Revolution, because we studied that in school. I was really, especially when Robespierre and all came up. I think Robespierre was the guy who shot himself in the face before getting executed. I'm not sure. Could be. Maybe I'm messing up history again. Wait, which is that one? That's a Royal African.
Don't sing that slaver ship, Kenway. There's hundreds of innocent men aboard.
I know.
Captain! There's sea critters to spear here!
So we board that ship.
Storm, Captain! Looks bad! She spooks, Captain! The slaver ship is running! Damn fool!
I'll get it in close.
Fire! 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 Damn that Captain Vane! He's unloading everything we have!
He'll sink it if he's not careful. We'll get closer.
Right, so we can't actually catch the ship because the ship is faster than us.
Fire! Fire!
But we can get him to a very low height.
Fire!
Now obviously I could have hit him with mortars, but I don't want to. I kind of want to just hit him with cannons. Because of my old habit where
Vane's dead in the water!
I'm taking this close.
honestly man, what were you expecting?
Fast as you are!
Was that Jack Rackham?
All clear! Pull away!
He just abandoned ship. Right now,
Chase those bastards down, Kenway. I'll murder the men who stole my son.
Keep wide of the force, Captain. Those cannons are long. Ready, fire!
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to do that. You know what? I'll just... Right, so there is one ship we could have boarded, but we didn't. Right. So of course I know I could have, gone for the fort, done, and probably could have taken the fort as well. It's not that hard for my ship to do right now.
Guns and steel answer louder than sticks. Spittle, Vane.
I'm more than enough with all that.
Just find the captain.
Right. Of course, we have to kill 2 scouts as well, those that are perching up. So see, if someone had attacked me, it would have happened that to them as well. That's 15, hopefully. Yeah, it's 15. I don't know why I couldn't just kill him. Wait, what the heck? Now go up and kill these fools. Oh, no, 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 you don't. Wait, how the hell did he not detect me? I was like, I just literally jumped in front of him. And he has a gun.
The princess sails out of Kingston every few months.
Right. We'll set a course.
You made ash of my sails and rigging, jackanapes. You owe me a share.
Damn it, Vane!
Oh, Charles, what a surly devil you are.
Don't fuck with me, Jack.
Oh, but it's my mandate to fuck with you, Charles. Lads! See, the boys and I had a bit of counsel while you were wasting time with this slot. And, well, they figured I'd be a fitter captain than you reckless dogs.
I'll cut you another cunt, Tracer!
This one I figure I might sell for a tenner down in Kingston, but with you two grog blossoms, I can't take any chances.
You regret this day, Rackham.
I regret most of them already. Tie them up! Cast them off.
Right. So now we are in Charles Vane's broken ship.
I'll open you up, I'll tear out your organs, and string a bloody loot out.
Stop your goddamn howling, Vane! There's no bloody use!
Well, well, the fearsome Edward Kenway speaks, eh? Pray tell us, Captain, how to quit this predicament. And tell us what genius you have for sailing a boat with no sails and no rudder.
Shut your gob!
Yeah. We're kind of fucked. Yeah, damage the Royal African perk without. We had an upgraded ram, or did we have just the stock one? I don't remember. But yeah, we could have done that one actually. I mean, the cannon are itself so powerful. If I just invest in metal, and if I can get that upgrade, literally we can just kill every ship. We can mow down every single ship without any issues. Obviously, with the legendary ships, the issues is they have so much health that it becomes very difficult to do. Right. How I am surprised that there have been no FPS drops so far. There was some when there was like a huge amount of smoke on screen.
Keep still now. I'll take these oysters you've ordered.
You mad sap. This island's crawling with food if only you'd care to look for it.
Yeah, I am looking, Louts. Found some just here. Don't come following now. Do you hear me? Don't come looking for me.
Wretched fool.
Seriously, I still can't understand what's wrong with him. And probably he just went mad. People too tend to go mad in isolation. 2020 is living proof of that. Or people living in 2020 are proof of that. I mean, seriously, what the hell happened to our world? Right. So if we can get these letters, they actually tell a story. And I'm not going to tell you what story that is. We'll do that sometime later. Maybe when we go for 100% completion of this game. When we get all of these, you will know what I mean. This is really, really weird right now. That I'm just constantly getting 60 FPS. Even in like such lush areas. I am getting some screen tearing right now, but you guys won't be able to see it because obviously recording automatically kind of removes screen tearing. Alright, so now there are some FPS drops, but it's still above 50. So yeah, I'll take that any day.
While we have breath, there's no drinking after death. And he that will his health denied. Down among the dead, down among the dead men, down, 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 down among the dead men's heads.
What is wrong with him?
This island's mine! Come at me and I'll cap you, bastard! It was your bloody imagination that landed us here, Kenway! I'll be damned if I let that mind make one more decision for me!
Will you not talk to me, Vane? Are you fixed on this madness?
Madness? Nothing mad about a man fighting to survive, is there?
I mean you no harm, you corker. Now let's work this out like gentlemen.
You are a pirate. I don't think having gentlemanly discussion is within your realm.
I would if you stop filching the food I gather and the water I find.
I'll stop nothing till you paid me back in blood. You was the reason we were out looking for slavers, and you was the reason Jack Rackham took my crew.
I mean, I do think that has something to do with you. You can't just fault one guy for it. I'm not too concerned. So if anyone hasn't played Black Flag, we kill Charles Vane.
Another keystone.
But he did go mad. He did go completely mad. Alright, there are the FPS drops. Finally. See, I'm so used to FPS drops, like now when I don't have FPS drops, it kind of scares me. How do we... Yeah, that's where we go. How do we get up there though? I'm not sure. No, 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 no. Why would you jump there? I gave specific instructions there to jump onto the ledge. He just jumped right out. Alright, I'll cut this part out because, you know, why would I keep it?
Come, let us drink it while we have breath. For there's no drinking after death. And he that will his help deny, down among the men, down among the dead men, down, down,
Yeah.
among the dead.
He is caught completely nuts.
This island's mine! Come at me and I'll cap you, bastard! It was your bloody imagination that landed us here, Kenway! I'll be damned if I let that mind make one more decision for me!
Will you not talk to me, Vane? Are you fixed on this madness?
Madness? Nothing mad about a man fighting to survive, is there?
I mean... Vane!
Right. He isn't going to talk.
Fix me, man!
So yeah, obviously I had this criticism of Odyssey where, you know, just random people were doing leap of faiths. Yeah, so as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. So yeah, so I had this criticism of Odyssey where, you know, the game just showed too many players, too many people just doing leap of faith out of nowhere. Playing Black Flag kind of makes me realize this was done before in the series, and you know, if I'm making a criticism about Odyssey doing it, I should make the same for this as well. Why did Charles Vane just perform a leap of faith? He's not an assassin. He's probably not trained to do it, so it doesn't make sense that he does it. Same goes for Edward as well. Edward does it without any training whatsoever. And that is something that, you know, doesn't make sense on paper, or even like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense.
I said not to follow!
Jesus, you've lost your head, man!
It's a fair exchange for finding these flintlocks and grenados.
Listen, Vane. We can hunt with those guns.
And I mean to!
Yep, he's gone mad. You need to be very careful about when you move out of cover. Of course, it takes a bloody hour to aim at you. How the hell do I get up there? So he's gone now, and that's going to burst. Wait, did you guys see that? It just started raining. It just literally started raining without any earlier thing.
And I'll be damned if I let you drag me into another.
You keep this up, and I'll have to kill you, Vane!
Bloody try, by all means. I see you coming, Kerr. I see you plain and clear.
Right, so the reason why I am taking the high ground here is because there are panthers down there. I don't want to go into that QTE again. Although I might not have much of an option.
It's either you or me who's leaving this island alive, Welcher. Because I'm not going to sail again in a world cursed by your ugly boat.
Well, that was Edward Kenway's face. If you would have said that to me, that would have made more sense.
Bloody right to be all that's left of you, Kenway.
Right, another FPS drop. The hell do I get up there?
Not dead yet. Here. I'll flush you out.
So he doesn't know that we are here behind him.
You can't hide, Kenway.
See how you needed to solve a puzzle to climb somewhere? Yeah, that's also possible from Assassin's Creed now.
No escaping me.
Yeah, just a brief moment while he's looking for us
I'll flush you
to
out.
synchronize. And of course we can get him now. Yeah, he's dead.
You goddamn fucking knave, Vane!
Without the punch sound, it just
Nasty
looks
boy.
weird.
Only done half a fucking job.
Fucking hell. Is this my reward for believing the best about men? For thinking that a bilge rat like you could muster up some fucking sense once in a while? Maybe Hornigold was right. Maybe the world does need men of ambition to stop the likes of you from mucking it all up.
Or maybe you just don't have the stones to live with no regret.
Don't save me a spot in hell, Shanka. I ain't coming soon.
Yeah, so he just, overpowers an entire crew in a small ship to get out of there. So I think Adewale leaves us after this. I think we go after the slave ship, then he just leaves us. No, or either that or no, he doesn't leave us now. Yeah, I'll tell you when he does. It's going to be a few episodes before we get there.
Stealing a fishing schooner single-handed. Damn canny, Captain.
As is taking back my brig from this pillock. Once again, I thank you both.
This Billy Huff didn't last 2 months with your ship before he came limping back to Nassau. Took the pardon straight away.
I had to, lads. That Rogers was onto me from the first.
Hold your tongue, Rackham.
Right. Yeah, Jack
So what
Sparrow.
now?
Jack Sparrow. That's who
Still
he's based
chasing
on.
your elusive fortune.
Aye, and I'm close. I've heard the Sage is sailing out of Kingston on a ship called the Princess.
Put your ambition to better use, Kenway. Find the sage with us.
I've no stomach for you and your mystics, Mary. I want a taste of the good life. An easy life.
No one honest has an easy life, Edward. And it's aching
Yeah,
for one
but-
that causes the most pain. All right, Rackham. Back to retirement.
I mean, that part is true. In our world, there's no easy way out of anything. Right, so I'll probably just end it here. This will have to do for now. Yeah, I'll end the episode right here. Just take the wheel, get the hell out of here. Wait, do we know where the fast travel is? Where is it? Okay, so it's in Kingston, so I am not going to put this in this episode, so we'll just end it here. So bye, and see you in the next episode.